now you can get a Thunder Wizard Vedic Astrological reading for $100 off. Hi, this is Michael William Denny of ThunderWizard.com and Astrology.ThunderWizard.com. My Vedic astrological services have become extremely popular, and I just simply don't have time to handle all of the readings that I'm getting. So what I decided to do a while ago was to expand my teaching practice and begin certifying people in the Thunder Wizard Vedic Astrology reading service that I do. So now you have a choice. You can either get a reading from me and pay my normal price, or you can save yourself $100 and get the same Thunder Wizard Vedic Astrological reading from one of my apprentices who have gone through this certification program, and they have been tested by me and they have my stamp of approval. So if you're not familiar with my type of Vedic astrological readings, let me explain it to you. First off, I don't know if you're familiar with Vedic astrology or not, but I'm willing to bet that your sign, the sign that you think you are when you look in the paper and you look for your date of birth and your sign, I'm willing to bet that that is wrong. And that is because Western astrology has been going off by 1 degree every 72 years. And it's been around for about 2,000 years. So what that means is Western astrology is off by 24 degrees when you look at the sky that's directly above you. That's very important. For instance, I just did a reading the other day for somebody who was told that they were a Libra, when in fact their sun sign is not Libra, it was Virgo. But more than that, their sign is more than just their sun sign. There's 3 signs that you need to know. You need to know what your rising sign is, which can also be different than what you've been told. Your moon sign, which is most definitely going to be different because the moon is bouncing around all the time. It's a very fast-moving planet. And then your sun sign comes in 3rd. And in my experience, many people's sun sign is very wrong. So you need to get accurate information if you really want to get the most out of astrology. Are you one of those people, you open up the newspaper and you read what it says about you and it just has no practical application to you? You don't even feel like that? It's probably because you're not the sign they're telling you that you are. So one of the things that I do is we correct that. But we do a heck of a lot more than that. My goal in giving people Vedic astrological readings is giving them practical information, giving them tools that they can use to make their life better today. So when you get a Vedic astrological reading from me or from one of my apprentices, here's what you're going to get. You're going to find out what your true sign is, which is based upon your rising sign. This is when you were born, how you determined on a soul level how you needed to interact with life as it was unfolding around you. This is your personal roadmap to your life. This is your rising sign. The second is your moon sign. This is the sign where your moon was placed when you were born, and this is extremely important. Some people think it's even more important because it has to do with the state of your emotions and the state of your meditative mind. And this is going to show you things that you are going to feel like how life is coming at you and what it's throwing at you. You need to see this from the moon sign. And then the third is the sun sign. And as I said, the majority of the time I run into people, their sun signs in Western are off. And they're in a completely different sign altogether. You need to know all these 3 things. But more importantly than that, we go into some really powerful things. We talk about what the Atma Karaka is. This is the planet that has the main karmic lesson in your life. This will give you the strategy that you need to understand when you walk out of the door, what you need to know in order to get the most out of life. For instance, for me, my karmic lesson is that I need to treat everybody as though they are my family. That's because I have moon as my Atma Karaka. Yours may be different. The next thing I'm going to take a look at is the 3 most important planets that have the most powerful practical effect on your everyday life. These are the planets that deal with the 3 levels of your mind. Your conscious mind, Your unconscious mind, which is the most important because your unconscious mind is really making all of the decisions for you. That's where all of your unconscious, meaning you're not aware of it, all of the beliefs that you have, all of the false beliefs that you have, all of the ways that you sabotage yourself, all of the negative programming that you have absorbed and been hypnotized into believing about yourself. This is on the unconscious level. There is a planet and there is a deity that wants to bring that to your conscious awareness and bring you power so that you can actually make choices in your life. Are you one of those people that, you're constantly trying to make your life better, no matter how many times you tell yourself you want to be happy, successful, and whatever else, that you still seem to be running into problems and sabotaging yourself, or that the universe seems to be having it against you for some reason, you don't understand why? That's because this is happening on the unconscious level. There's a planet and there's a deity that wants to help you with that. And this is one of the things that we give. And then we talk about the planet that wants to help you on the physical level. This is your subconscious mind. You have three minds: your conscious, your unconscious, your subconscious. Your subconscious is the mind that has the ability to intend through your third eye your reality. And this planet wants to help you have money, job, clothes, all of the physical things. So you can worship each one of these deities and each one of these planets. And when you do, then you have the power to do something practical to change your life on the three most important levels of your life. Then we're going to go even deeper than that. We're going to take a look at what is a good spiritual name for you. This is seen in your chart based on where your moon is. We're also going to take a look at what I think is the most important thing about Vedic astrology, which most Vedic astrologers don't even focus on. And that is what I call your projection. You see, when you were born a specific sign. And you said to yourself on a soul level, I need to be born as, in my case, a Leo. I'm a Leo rising in Vedic. That's how I needed to be born because that's my personality. But there is also the projection. This is what the universe projects through me to the rest of the world, which has nothing to do with me. My job is simply to allow the universe to do that. But many times we are in conflict with our own projection. You see, because we think people see us the way we see ourselves, and they don't. They see you based on what is being projected through you. It's also called the reflection, which means that energy, that light and energy bounces off of you, just like when you look at a painting in a museum, you're seeing the light reflecting off of that painting and your mind is creating a picture from that. That is exactly what happens when you walk in the room and somebody meets you for the first time. They see you as this projection, as this reflection. For instance, my projection is the warrior who brings balance. This is why I dress the way that I do, the reason why I shave my head, the reason why I lift weights. All the things that I do is because that is what my projection says the world wants to see from me. And once I saw that, and I saw that I was fighting it, and I began to simply project my projection to show up in costume for life according to how people wanted to see me, my success went through the roof as a result of that. You need to know this. In my experience, this is the most important thing to success, and it will show you the ways that you are, through your own ego, sabotaging your own potential, your own success in the world. But we do even more than that. We're going to give you a very specific ritual based on your chart that will give you the specific planet that you want to work with, the deity, and a very specific deity for you associated with that planet. But it's even more intricate than that. We find the exact ritual that you need in your chart. So even if you and I are worshiping the same deity and the same planet, in my chart it may say something totally different. There's a very specific vibration that you need to connect to in order to get the most out of what that planet wants to give to you. And this is in your chart. So to go and get a reading either with me or with one of my apprentices, go to astrology.thunderwizard.com. If you want to become an astrologer and learn my very specific type of Vedic astrology and be certified to do readings with my stamp of approval and be advertised on websites and on videos, go to astrologycertification.thunderwizard.com. I want to help you avoid all of those pitfalls. I want to give you those secrets. These are like secrets, keys to, the video game that will help you get to the end level as quickly as possible. This is what I want to provide for you as your Vedic astrologer. So go to astrology.thunderwizard.com and stay tuned. There will be more information about this on my videos and on the website.